Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What's going on, everybody? Cappers Nation Live Thursday edition. Better late than never. 26 minutes late. I do apologize. Problem after problem after problem after problem. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'll try not to sit so close to the camera. It's just problem after problem today, guys. It's, woo, doggy. I don't expect the feed, the quality to be the best, but hopefully the sound is good and hopefully the stream goes well. What happened with Marquette yesterday? Exactly what I was afraid would happen. That's why I didn't play them. Let's see who's in the house. Kyle, Edward, Rios, Channel S, Edward Younger. How are you, sir? Johnny K, Walter Green, Nathan in the house, Frankie Diamond, Mr. Smith. I got a naked wife at home who does it just for me there, Mr. Smith. Mr. Beeman. How is everybody? Stat Quap Steven. What's going on, guys? I do apologize for running late. Better late than never, though. We will we'll make up for it in a big way. We'll have a great show. Problem after problem after problem today. Wow. We couldn't get the regular camera to connect. Then the internet wanted to take a shit on us. Then we couldn't connect our live software to the internet. It's been just one thing after another. Then we got it connected, but the software kept shutting down on us. So we're still not connected with the main camera, but whatever. We'll roll with the punches. Beggars aren't going to be choosers right about now. Robert, you hit LSU yesterday. Congratulations, sir. Nathan, what's with me and my cameras? Well, we've been doing a lot of construction in the office. And with the construction has came the internet connection being solid then weak, then solid then weak. And here then there, and but it's all improvements for the long haul. It's all improvements for the long haul. I can't wait for the construction in our office to stop. That is going to be awesome. Office getting some major renovations, which is nice. What's going on, all box you, Kyle? How are you, sir? Christopher Bayer. Connor Murray, you hit a 4-team NBA only parlay yesterday. Congratulations. I've literally been working on this internet connection and this camera issue for literally the last 2 hours nonstop. And I took about a 30-minute break to send out games to our clients. But other than that, I've been working on it, trying to get it to up to par. That way we can have some fun today on time. But apparently it didn't want to happen on time. But, you know, better late than never. We're here. We're there. And we're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to rock and roll. right, guys. Give me 1 second here. Just getting everything up and running. One second, guys. Okay. All right. I found the live chat again. Hopefully it hasn't frozen on us. First of all, welcome everybody, Cappers Nation Live. We're just getting rolling. Got a late start today. Half hour late to the game, obviously. But, you know, better late than never. Some technical issues, but we got it. Filming in the studio, although we've moved the studio around the office quite a bit. You know, from the basement to the attic to my mom's restaurant to my barracks, and now I'm in the bathroom. As you can tell, the great big echo, I'm in the bathroom. Live streaming from the bathroom. I think I'll go take a piss here in a little bit. What's going on, everybody? Mr. Grover in the house, Mr. Height, Mr. Russell, Jordan, Little Dizzer. What's going on? What's going on? And Shane, it only takes me a couple minutes of going live before we'll blow him away. King Albert, you got bent over against your will against Iowa State, huh? Mark, how are you, sir? I'm sure he'll end his live stream to come over here and watch what we do. Give us some thumbs downs. You know how it is. Benji, what's going on, sir? Ready to taste the victory as well. Free plays sure shit the bed yesterday, huh? Free plays shit the bed yesterday. We gave out 3 free plays yesterday and ended up going 1 and 2. But, you know, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen from time to time, and that's okay. We're still up absolutely huge on the year. Premium Plays had another winning day yesterday. Trent, man, buzzer beater to beat us yesterday by Detroit on Northern Kentucky. Sink that bucket. Killed us covering on Northern Kentucky. That's a tough one. Raymond, my gut's saying it's time to eat. I better at least crack open this Pepsi. Nathan, we could go 0-3 for 10 days in a row, and we would still be up money on the year on our free plays. We could go 0-3 for 10 days in a row. But yes, 1 and 2 is not bad. I'll take it, you know, on a losing day. Ryan, how are you, sir? Jake, how are you? Oh, audio peak warning level. I better turn it down. Hold on. We don't want to do anything with the feed that we got going. The feed has been so touchy. We don't want to mess with anything. It's been very, 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 very mean to me today. Who's ready to make some money? Who's ready for some free plays? Who's ready for some game day breakdowns? Conference tournaments going on here in Las Vegas. You go down to the casinos, you see all the kids running around. West Coast Conference. I think San Diego plays today at the New Orleans. Pac-12 girls basketball as well as the West Coast girls basketball and the men's basketball. So Gonzaga, BYU, those good old boys are here in town. I meant to snap a picture. I walked by the sports book at Mandalay Bay this morning, and 2 kids in their jumpsuit sitting in the book. Sitting in the book. I wonder what they were doing. Mr. Butler in the house. How are you, sir? Marquise, how are you? If I missed you, it's nothing personal. Give me 1 second, guys. I always have like 1 or 2 clients that don't get my text messages when I text out games. They'll get the confirmation message, but they won't get my actual games. I don't know why. All right, that should be handled. All right. Mr. Butler, family's good. Wife is as beautiful as ever. Baby's little one's doing great. Ears are doing good. Can we break down the Wisconsin game? Absolutely. Absolutely. Benji, which team they going to shave points? Exactly. That was my thought when I walked by the sports book at Mandalay this morning, and I seen the 2 kids sitting there. I mean, I know who they are. They're not high-profile individuals. But they do play, and they do get some playing time. All right, I'm just popping up all our information, logging into my system. I'm hoping when I log in, it doesn't pull too much of a feed and kill what we got going on here. Guys, remember, UFC this weekend. UFC this weekend. Fight Night 146. You don't want to miss out. Money, money, money. $29.99 gets you our entire UFC card, including all the leans from our expert, full detailed write-ups of the reasons why he's taking what he's taking or why he's laying off what he's laying off. You could also buy it by the month at $74.99, or you can get it by the year at $649.99. But if you buy it by the year, you're gonna want to enter the promo code UFC 150. It takes off $150. It gets you the entire year of the UFC package for just $4.99. Kyle, what's Guaranteed Saturday looking like? Looking like a winner. Looking like a winner. Aaron, I didn't watch the 76ers game, so I wouldn't know. Bill Height just asked Bozo because he was bragging 4 and 2 free plays for the month what he was for the year with free plays. Mr. Height, did he answer you? Yeah, you can't go wrong. If you bet all the UFC plays that our guy puts out, and you bet them all straight up, you'll also get copies of his parlays as well. And if you bet his parlays and you bet exactly how he tells you to bet, you will make money. You absolutely will make money. Exactly, Mr. Height. Not a chance. Tar Heel Tim, what's going on, bud? Nobody else will tell you what they are for the year. Nathan, this is how good of a record we keep here. Not only do I keep it, but our viewers keep us on our toes too. Nathan, what is my free play record for the entire year? Better hurry, or I'm going to steal your thunder and I'm going to say it myself. I do believe we broke into the 90s as far as wins. Mr. Blevins, how are you, sir? Jason Chandler wants to know, can we talk about the Houston game? Absolutely. And Kyle Johnson we trust. Hey, I said I wasn't betting Marquette. I gave the full disclaimer. No, Kyle, even better than that. On the year, we are now 91, 59, and 3. Nathan, you're wrong by one. Oh, no, Nathan is correct. Nathan is correct. 90, 59, and 3. I do apologize. Nathan is our free play record statistician. Keeps me on my toes. 90, 59, and 3. Hell no, Kyle. We don't got 63 losses just yet. Hopefully we don't have 63 free play losses until at least next week. Mr. Tom, Infamous Whiner, how are you, sir? Nathan gets a punch in the nose because he's always a pain in the ass. But we still like him. Dak P followed us. Hey, sometimes the stomach delivers the goods. Sometimes that stomach will make you upchuck it. Now, nice try. Now I owe you an additional play. Might be able to do that. Tom, I'm doing good. Thank you. Mauricio, how are you, sir? Brandon in the house. How are you? Hey, you can call me Kiki. It don't matter. I answer to a lot of things. Asshole. Grouch. Chubbs. Fat Man. Chubbs McGee. Who dat Bob? Who dat Bob in the house? Who dat Bob? What up, what up, what up? There's old Jake. Jake from State Farm. Who dat Bob is here for some more knowledge. Jordan, can we get a hockey game breakdown? It's possible. Maybe. See what the stomach says. Kiki, do you love me? Knock it off, Tom. Mr. Butler likes Campbell, Colgate. Ooh, and Pittsburgh under 6.5 in the NHL. What package do I recommend signing up? Depends on what you're wanting. Premium plays, personal plays, UFC. You can't go, I'll be honest, you can't go wrong with the premium plays right now. Premium plays are red hot. The hockey's hot too. Hockey went 2-0 yesterday. JSN, you're welcome. Our NHL went 2-0 yesterday. I gave you guys one of them on the Golden Knights, and we also had the over in the Capitals game. Uh-oh, did we lose the live feed? Hopefully not. Okay, there we go. Premiums had another winning day yesterday, 2-1. We won on the over in the Pistons game. We won on Creighton, took overtime. And we lost South Florida, obviously. And then my personal plays ended up going 1-2. Buzzer beater in the North Kentucky game prevented us from a 2-1 day. Buzzer beater right there at the end. We won on Davidson, who smashed St. Bonaventure. The buzzer beater went on Detroit, got us, and killed our Northern Kentucky play. And then Georgetown, I don't know where the hell they went yesterday, because they sure as hell didn't show up to the game. Volume louder? Maybe a little bit. If you say, oh, you did say please. Okay. Only because you said please. Man, now old Tom's got the key. It's got it all stuck in my head. Absolutely. I knew something was up with Marquette again. I couldn't play Marquette yesterday. Oh, and the NHL went 2-0 yesterday. The over in the Capitals game and the Vegas Golden Knights, which I gave you guys. Hey, Grant, how are you, sir? Absolutely. We welcome you back at any time. But I will make anybody a deal. If anybody purchases the year UFC package, and if you do, make sure you enter that promo code UFC150 because it knocks off $150. But anybody that purchases the UFC yearly package, while we are live, I will give you 3 days of your choice, either premium plays or 3 days of personal plays. Either or. So all you gotta do is just tell me that after you bought it, and then send me a text message. And I will get you access to either my personal plays or the premium plays for 3 days for free. Ha! It doesn't matter, Mauricio. It's all good. So here it is for the year package. You enter the promo code UFC 150. It gives you $150 off. It drops it down from $649.99 to $499.99, which ends up being $41 a month. Ends up being $41 a month for the UFC. So Kyle, it appears that Jake likes it. So UFC for under $500, and anybody that purchases it during the show, I'll give you either 3 days of premium plays or 3 days of personal plays. You get to pick them. Hail to the victors. We have always done promo codes. We just don't always have them active. I have, Kyle, all the time growing up. You look like Spanky. The grown version or the kid version? I would have preferred to be alfalfa, but you know. Can we break down the Cincinnati game? Absolutely. Hey, I'd rather look like the kid than as an adult, that's for sure. That's for sure. Man, last week they were saying I looked like Anthony Smith with if I would have shaved my beard. Now it's Spanky. I've heard a lot of things. Speaking of the beard, I was thinking about making it go bye-bye. It's time for a change. Fernando, how are you, sir? Lorenzo, how are you, sir? We were just going over some chit-chat. I actually got on here late. I actually started 30 minutes late. We had major connection issues today. What did we discuss? The record premium plays went 2-1 yesterday. Still red hot. Had another winning day. They're now on a nice 10-3 run the last 5 days. My personal plays, we were nearly 2-0 until the buzzer went off in the Northern Kentucky game, and Detroit hit a buzzer beater, and we lost that one. So I ended up going 1-2 by virtue of a buzzer beater. But you know, it happens. Hopefully, I'm sure we'll get on a nice big winning day today. Eden Marks, how are you, sir? Zachary Key. Nope, they don't win every day. They don't win every day. Free plays don't win every day. I wish they did. They nearly do. I wish it was every day, but unfortunately it's not. But I think we'll have a nice winning day on our free plays today. I'll be honest, we're overdue for a 3-0 clean sweep of premium plays. I think we did it over last weekend, one of the days, if I'm not mistaken. But it's definitely time. You know, you can't win every day. We sure as hell try. But free plays 90, 59, and 3. 90, 59, and 3. I'd say that, you know, that classifies as pretty damn good. Oh, and Lorenzo, I also announced that anybody who buys our UFC package during the show, we actually have a promo code that's valid all weekend long. It saves you $150 off our yearly UFC package. So it drops the price from $649.99 down to $499.99, $499.99. But anybody that purchases it during this live show, I will give them 3 days of my premium plays, or 3 days of my personal plays, or 3 days of the premium plays, whatever you guys choose. So anybody who purchases it during the show, you'll have access to either premium plays or my personal plays for 3 days. But you got to purchase it during the show, and you got to let me know. Either text it, email me, or post it in the comments that you made the purchase. So, and for everybody that's just tuning in, I am Kyle Johnson. I am, you know, they call me Chubbs McGee. They call me the Fat Man. They call me, you know, Mr. Gut, asshole. Now I'm the homeless man, you know. I'm homeless, I guess, you know. But hey, you show me a homeless man with a Rolex, a nice car, a big-ass house, a beautiful, sexy wife, a healthy little daughter, and I want to tail his plays. Mr. Smith, yeah, I'll give you 3 days of the NHL. Absolutely. Matter of fact, if you pick the NHL, I'll give you the full week, because that's what we charge $100 for the week of the NHL. And the 3-day promo is $100. So you could pick 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of personal plays, or a week of the NHL package. Yes, Kyle, we're streaming live. No, I thought I'm in the basement. Come on. Oh, yes. And my beautiful pets, my beautiful daughter, amazing mother-in-law. What kind of car? Which one do you want to know about? Because there's more than one. No, she's 3, Grant. Oh, did somebody say real tickets? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, oh, oh. Hold on. I did say I was at Mandalay Bay this morning, right? Ooh. Yeah, I did, Kyle. I did. I said I was filming, from my basement to the attic to the bathroom to the closet, then my mom's restaurant. We got tickets. We got tickets. We got tickets, tickets, tickets. Because we bet. I need somebody who, hey, I'll box you. You do rap battles, right? I need you to make me an intro song about tickets, tickets, tickets. Fernando Cruz, you bet the, nice. You count it as a partial win. All right, Nathan, add a half a win, all right? We're at 90.5 wins because Fernando won. I got to tell you, our little barbershop talk has got to be the best in the sports business. The best on YouTube, hands down. Mr. Smith, you yeah, don't rush to purchase a UFC package. Absolutely. That'd be awesome. I'll put it in the intro. You do one about Cap Nation and real tickets? How we clown people? I'll for sure put it in the intro. I'll change the whole intro around. No group hugs. Might get punched in the face. Nice, Kyle. Kyle, what are you going to school for? I am proud of our Cap Nation family because, we're just not after the games. I know some people come here and they get discouraged and they don't like what we do because, we shoot the shit. We chit-chat. We talk about life. We talk about family. We talk about fishing, four-wheeling, guns, cars, houses, life. Oh, absolutely. Whenever I'll change it. I'll change it. I'd be honored to have one of the Cap Nation fams as the intro. We're real facts here, absolutely, Mr. Butler. Very nice, Kyle. Nathan asks, what kind of cars? Well, I do got my big diesel. Dodge Mega Cab. 4x4. Diesel. It's used to tow around my boat or the Jeeps. Jared Ruby, how are you, sir? And then after that, there's a little BMW that the missus drives around. What else do we have? There's my Jeep. That is my rock crawler. That is all decked out. It's got new axles. Dana 60 axles, 40-inch tires. Rock crawler suspension, Walker Evans bead locks. There's the Caddy, the Escalade. And don't forget my 1946 CJ2A, another Jeep. You can never miss out on that one. That's the baby. Don't forget the motorhome. It's just a baby, though. Motorhome's not a biggin'. It ain't the diesel pusher. That's coming next year. Kyle, I should have bought a Chevy diesel. My dad had one. Had nothing but problems. Dan, no picks just yet. We've been bullshitting. I got on here late. She's probably watching, so I'm going to agree with you, Jake. Yes, 2 cars each. She don't drive the truck. She don't drive the Jeep. Or the other Jeep. Hey, Kyle, you'll get there in due time. You remember, Bozo said I was homeless just a couple years ago. But my favorite is probably the motorhome. Who you like more, Kyle, Portland or OKC? Neither. I don't like the NBA today. BMW's nice. First one was a little small. But the second one was the little M5. It was nice. All right. How about we start breaking down some games? Can you trust UCF? I don't know. We'll break it down. We'll take a look at it. We'll see if you can trust them or not. Ultimately, you're going to have to ask your gut like that one guy said, you know? Terrace, welcome aboard. I seen that. Dak P, who started the whole beef? You know, I always said, when he stops spreading lies, I'll stop telling the truth about him. And you know, it's the way it'll always be. When you stop telling lies, I'll stop telling the truth. But yeah, Terrace, I do see you jumped on board the premium plays. Better late than never. Antonio Brown is going to the Oakland Raiders. I'll look into the crystal ball. Hold on. Did somebody say tickets? Tickets. Ryan, what did I see? He said tickets. You want tickets? We got tickets. We got real tickets. Conference tournaments are in town, guys. West Coast Conference is playing at the New Orleans. I think San Diego plays tonight. Portland plays tonight. I think St. Mary's and Gonzaga play tomorrow night. I'm thinking I should probably go, see if I can get some courtside seats. See if we can't see any of these same kids that were just in the sports book. See what we can't see there, huh? I did see a little bit about that altercation, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. All right, let's get these game day breakdowns rolling. Oop, I don't know where the hell. We are going to be live tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday. Now remember, guys, I'll be live regular time Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 here in Vegas, or the rest of the West Coast. I'm going to try and go live from Shadow Creek Country Club here in Las Vegas. Yeah, Mandalay's got a nice little book. It's not the most comfortable if you're coming, like, if you want, like, the VIP lounge seating, I don't like it, but if you're just here to bet the games, and it's nice, big, and roomy. Alrighty. We showed off a bunch of people's tickets yesterday. We were proud to do that. We were proud to do that. I don't think there's another show that'll show off your guys' tickets. I'm just logging into the system here, getting everything up and running. Johnny K, I had a feeling that it would get to there. I liked it at a pick'em or on the money line. I don't think it's going to be like a lopsided blowout by any means, but I think Raging Cajuns get the job done in a close contested battle. Alrighty, let's see. Man, it's cold in here. Hold on. They got me in the, in the closet. It's cold. Okay. Luckily, I don't got to go very far to, click the thermostat here in the closet. Jake, when do I sleep? Never. Very little. Very little. $2,500 on the NHL. And then $5,000 on premiums, $5,000 on my personal. Closet, basement, or the bathroom. We're in the attic. We're in the attic now. We're in the desert, so you got to take advantage of this beautiful weather in the attic, because in another month it'll be about 197 degrees in the attic. While the rest of the country will be freezing, my attic will be 197. So we're up in the attic. That's why we're crouching down. That's why the internet sucks so bad up here. You do what it do. Remember, guys, running that great promo, get 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays for just $99. You call it, you pick it, either premium plays or personal plays. Get instant access to the premium plays on the website. They're absolutely red hot. They are 10-3 in the last 5 days, making people money you don't want to miss out on. And remember, guys, I told anybody that purchases our yearly UFC package during the live show only, if you purchase it during the live show, not only are you going to get the promo code UFC 150 that will take off $150, but if you purchase it during the show and you contact me during the show, you're also going to get 3 days of premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays absolutely free as an added bonus, whichever one you pick. Or if you want the NHL, I'll give you a week of the NHL for free as well. So that's open there. And here's the promo code in the chat window for everybody. Alrighty. Who wants to see what game first? Excuse me. Coughing in your guys' face. How rude of me. Be almost like if I was taking a piss and you could hear me. Hey? Let's see. I know we had some requests. Let me see what pops up to mind first. I know the Houston game did. Where did it go? There we go. Cincinnati. There we go. Cincinnati, Central Florida. We'll do that one first. Then Shane will jump right into the Iowa-Wisconsin game. Everybody welcome Shane back. Shane was with us a while ago. For whatever reason, he chose the dark side, but he has came back. Welcome, Shane. We can do the Troy game, too. We're just a friendly bunch. We're all about making money, having fun, having a few laughs. David in the house. How are you? Both Davids. David Rhodes and David Kotz. Welcome. Nick Newton in the house. All in on the Raging Cajuns. Raging Cajuns, baby. Whew. Edward, the Westgate was minus 300 on the first period over on the Pittsburgh. Manuel, how are you, sir? I see you jumped back on board the premium plays the other day, too. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're always glad to have you. Chris Newell, how are you, sir? Here, I'll tell you what it is at the Westgate right now. Hold on. Let me log into my app. See, that's how you can tell that I'm in Nevada, is because we can use the mobile apps here. You know what I mean? People want to say that I'm in the Arizona desert in the basement of my mama's restaurant in Jersey, waiting tables or bussing tables. No, Jake, I don't. All right, first period over. What is that juice at now at the Westgate? I don't even want to know, but we're going to find out. I bet it's big. It was laying 300. Oh, it's back down to 280. Oh, Victor from Mother Russia is back. How are you, Victor? Welcome. Privyet. Privyet, Victor. Zuzu, that's no good, buddy. We've all been there, though. We've all been there. I'm doing great. Spasiba. All right, guys. First game, we're going to break down Cincinnati and Central Florida. Central Florida opened up as a 2.5-point favorite. Line is now down to 2 in some spots. The other one's sitting at 2.5. Victor, hang tough, bud. We're going to have NHL play for you guys as well. Get you guys on the a basketball game as well as an NHL game. So, line fluctuating. Most of the places here in Vegas are at 2, although the Westgate's still at 2.5, favoring Central Florida. Total opened up at 126. It's up to 126.5. I do see it at 127 in a couple spots, okay? Let's see here. Let me pop up this game cast. Let's see. Maybe we'll check a little Ken Palmish, too. We'll see what their numbers have to say compared to what we've got in our system as well. Alrighty. UCF, guys, 22-6. 22-6 straight up. 12-4 in that American Athletic Conference. 12-4 in conference play. Not a bad record. Their only 4 losses in conference play came to Wichita State, Memphis, Houston, and, well, Cincinnati, who they're playing today. Definitely going to be trying to avenge their road loss to Cincinnati, where they lost 60-55 back on February 21st, so just 2 weeks ago, guys. I definitely can see UCF playing this as the revenge style, that's for sure. Cincinnati, 25-4, another quality team coming out of the American Athletic Conference, and 14-2 in conference play, and their only losses in conference play, believe it or not, came against East Carolina. They lost 73-71 on the road in a close contested battle. And as well as Houston. What's going on, Zeke? Darian, you're finally awake for the show. Very nice. Brian, what's up, man? Don't forget UFC Fight Night 146 this weekend, Brian. UCF, guys, coming off 3 straight, I can't talk, 3 straight wins to SMU, South Florida, and Houston, whereas Cincinnati coming off 5 straight victories over Wichita State, UCF, Connecticut, SMU, and Memphis. Before that was their only loss in a long time. Since January 5th, since the new year, they've lost twice. Cincinnati, those are their conference losses. Their only other 2 losses came to Ohio State and Mississippi State. Ohio State was their first game of the year. All right, diving into the numbers, let's take a look at what each team does and what to expect today. Cincinnati shooting just 49.2% from the field, knocking down 34.8% of all their 3 balls. They're ranked right there in the middle of the pack when it comes to shooting the 3 ball. All their 2-point plays, jump shots, layups, dunks, they're only knocking down 47.8%. Unfortunately for them, UCF on defense is the 3rd best defensive team when it comes to defending the 2 ball. And they're holding teams to just 44.1% of all their 2-point plays. When it comes to shooting free throws, Cincinnati knocking down 71.1%. UCF, obviously everybody knows they're a poor free throw shooting team, hitting just 64.2%. And unfortunately for them, even in conference play, that number didn't get any better at 0.8%. Kathy Savage, hello, welcome. UCF knocking down 53.6% from the field, 35.6% of all their 3 balls. They're also knocking down 53.7% of all their 2-point plays. But like I said, a very poor free throw shooting team at 64.2%. Both go to the bench for over 25%. 26.9% for UCF. 32% for Cincinnati. 2 foul participation protocol. Both are very, very, very low numbers. 8.1% for UCF and 1.1% for Cincinnati. So not much of a major advantage for either team there as well. Kyle, you're onto something there. Absolutely. Taco and his long arms. Those suckers got to be at least 4 feet long. Imagine having to box that guy. You'd never be able to get to him. Taking a look back at the odds and the numbers on this one, Central Florida laying 2. Line is down to 2. It is a revenge game. I think this is going to be a tough one, guys. I really do. Their first game saw a total of 115 points scored. To me, we actually see this. We see Central Florida winning by 3 in our system. That's not enough for me to play it, guys. It really isn't. It's not enough for me to play it. We've got a 64-65 final score prediction. Let me write that down. Matter of fact, I need a pen. Hold on one second. All right, we're back. Man, this closet, this bathroom they got me in is awfully chilly. Woo, doggy. The AC out in the desert is working. Hey, guys, you want to see something? You know, other shows and other sports individuals, they want to talk shit about us. But they don't have these. Ooh, ooh. That's Caesar's Palace. I was at Caesar's this morning. I was at Caesar's. It was the first spot I stopped. Matter of fact, the car was left running in the valet. I handed him a 20 and I said, keep it running. I'll be 10 minutes. On my way back after Mandalay Bay, I did stop off at the South Point. South Point, baby. South Point. And these ain't no $200 tickets. And then there's the old trusty Mandalay Bay. So people can say that, you know, you didn't hold them up all on the same thing. Here you go. Start like, almost play some 5-card stud. Just missing one. He's just mad that we blocked him on here. And every one of his fake accounts. He was getting on. How sad that guy was is he actually wants to come participate here. All he wants to do is come here and we just keep blocking him. Now, Aaron, you're very welcome. Oh, but back to that game, guys. Sorry, I had to get a pen so I can make a note. I mean, to me, it's a stay away. We've got it as a 3-point victory for UCF. I mean, that's covering the spread, but by a free throw, it's not enough for me to... It's not enough for me to bet the game. Peter G., how are you, sir? Dan McCarthy, how are you? King Albert, that's a good one. Jake, yeah, I do. I got players cards. There's the M Life. There's the Platinum M Life. I did just get bumped down from 7 stars or whatever it is at Caesars to the Diamond from their highest to their next one up just because I haven't been playing enough tables. Peter, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Absolutely, we could do that game as well. We could do the Colorado UCLA game. Just remind me, what was the next request that we had? I said, I was going to do the Iowa-Wisconsin game. I don't remember who it was, but I know somebody asked for the Iowa-Wisconsin game. All right, guys, first of all, welcome to the show. If you guys are new, welcome to Cappers Nation Live. This is our Thursday all things sports betting show. I am your ugly host, Kyle Johnson. Sometimes they call me Chubbs McGee, asshole. You know, I ain't Kiki, Money Man Kyle. I answer to a lot of names. So, anyways, I am your guys' host. You guys are stuck with my ugly mug. But yes, welcome. We were running a little bit late to start the show, so I do apologize. I still got the other camera up over there. We still cannot get it to connect, and I've been trying during the whole show. Rubber band man. But it's okay. You guys can stare at my ugly face and my balding top of my head, you know, while we get the job done and put money in your pocket. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. All right, guys, subscribe. We are the fastest growing sports betting show here on YouTube. We started from the bottom, now we're here. That's an inside joke for everybody that, you know, the rumor that I was homeless, you know, last month. But yet, I got more diamonds on my left arm and hand than most people that talk shit can afford. Exactly, Toby. But, if you're new to the show, make sure you guys subscribe. That way you guys get notified. I'm going to go live tomorrow. And I'm telling you this right now. I'm going... Hey, Nathan, it's not the camera. It's the internet connection. It's the internet connection. Demo Falcone, how are you, sir? You missed nothing yet. You got me off track. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yes. Subscribe. Jake, it's all the 5 people from Bozo and his Clowns. Absolutely, Jake. There you go. I'm going to go live multiple times tomorrow. I am going to go live multiple times tomorrow. I did have to make a phone call. I'm trying to get courtside seats to one of the basketball games in town tomorrow. West Coast Conference is in town, so, you know, we've got all the Gonzaga, St. Mary's, BYU, San Diego. We got those teams in town. So hopefully I'll be at, you know, one of the games over the weekend, if not more, or the championship game. And I'll go live, and, you know, I'm planning on to go live multiple times tomorrow. I'll do a regular sit-down show like this, but I may do another one. I may do one in the morning, and I may do one in the afternoon. So if you're not subscribed, I'm telling you, you're going to miss out tomorrow. You're going to miss out tomorrow. You look us in the eye and tell us, I will not get my hopes up, Kyle. So also, guys, if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free content 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I know you guys got a lot of choices out there when it comes to sports betting and whose shows to watch, live shows. I'm just very thankful and blessed that you guys choose me, either by watching the live show or the archived version. So either way, we're very, very, very thankful to have each and every single one of you guys here. So, again, thank you. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Let us know. I'm sure, you know, as many people are here, we could definitely get over the 100 mark. It definitely helps us to grow the show, and I'm telling you, the more we grow the show, the more I'll bring you guys absolutely free. All right, so let's get that next game day breakdown rolling. For everybody that's not aware, we are running a promotion for our 1-year UFC package. It's normally $650, but if you enter the promo code UFC150, UFC150, it'll take $150 off. And I told anybody that purchases that during this show, if you purchase it during the live show and you let me know, I will give you either 3 days of the premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays absolutely free, or 1 week of the NHL package. So either one. But you got to do it during the show. Yeah, Darian, I think that's an old video where he was apologizing. That guy's like, he's got to be bipolar. How he's in the military allowed to carry a gun, he must not have passed they must not have done a psych eval, because that guy's got like split personalities. 1 minute he's texting me on this phone here, telling me how he'll never mention our name again, and he would appreciate it if we did too. Regardless of your attempts at whatever, I'm saying Ghost Picks wishes you luck. Grind hard. We're taking the step forward to be civilized. If you choose to stay back, that's okay. Good luck, man. And that was on February 6th when he sent me a text message out of the blue saying that he wasn't going to talk shit or anything. You guys could see the, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Hold on. Oh, this guy's got more split personalities than anybody I know. And here's his personal cell phone number if you guys want it. Oop. Guy's an absolute clown. Oops. Oops, Tom. Oops. Jake, I got more than 2 phones. That one's got dual SIMs. There's that one. And then here's this one that I normally run the show off of. We got a phone for everything. Come on. You think I'd give Bozo my real cell phone number? Nah, never, Tom. I'm happily married, bud. I got that beautiful, beautiful missus at home taking care of my little one. Well, our little one. But I only carry one on me, day to day. The rest are in the office. I guess you could classify me as one, I mean, gambling is like a drug, right? I know, Tom. I know you're messing. You're all good. Jake, that's all in one right here. I've got dual SIMs in this phone. Dual SIMs in that phone. I don't know where my mouse went, but anyways, if I can get this, I'm having a hell of a day with technology today. Technology is just not on my side today. Hopefully the live feed is still up. It's frozen on my computer. It still says we're streaming, so I'm assuming that we are. There we go. Oh. I may need some new batteries for this mice. There we go. If it freezes again, I'll go grab some batteries real quick. We'll get another breakdown rolling. No, Michael, JS, that's long before the threat video. No, Jake, I need to give the mice some cheese. Give it some cheese and it'll come back on. All right, next game day breakdown. We're going to do, as promised, we're going to fly through them now because we've been live for, over an hour and I'm a half hour late. Sativa or indica. The upper, Grant, the upper. There you go. Jake's got it down. Next game on the list, Iowa at Wisconsin. Chido, if you guys ever squashed beef, would you ever have him as guest? No. Hell no. Why would I do that? Chido, let's be honest. What does that guy bring to the table? He uses a fake name. He doesn't bet the games, and his free plays absolutely suck. Go ask him what the his free play record is. His free play record is for the entire year. See if he'll tell you. Exactly, he won't. Now, if somebody has something to bring to the table to help you guys out, to enhance your knowledge, then I'd be all for it. But that guy's just a straight-up clown. No. I'm not drinking wine. Yeah, the new LeBron. LeBron of the sports betting world, drinking wine. Sipping some wine on the desk. Why would I? And you know, I could never have somebody on the show where somebody else in their company gives out the opposite side of a game. That's like the biggest crock of shit and scam in the world. One guy gives out Iowa, the next guy gives out Wisconsin. The owner of the company's still happy because he's got half the clients that are happy. I'll try and head down to Fremont Street this week. Although the Mint 400's going on, so all my race car buddies, all my off-road race buddies are there. So maybe I'll head down to Fremont Street and see if we can't find snap a picture of Bozo. Diet Coke is for fat people, and I'm not fat. Just chubby. Just a little pudgy around the edges. But at least I can admit it. All right, guys. Iowa, Wisconsin. Wisconsin opened up 7.5-point favorite. Guys are now favored by 6.5. Iowa catching 6.5 on the road everywhere here in Las Vegas. Total opened up at 140.5. It is now down to 140. It's down a half a point. Let's take a look at these two teams. Let's take a look at the side-by-side comparison, the breakdowns. Let's see what the hell is going on. Wisconsin, guys, 20-9 straight up. 12-6 in that Big Ten Conference. All right, they're coming off a win against Penn State. They beat them 61-57 at home. Before that, they did lose to Indiana 75-73 in overtime. Bud Bundy. I promise I don't drink diet. All right, Jake, ask your question. Iowa, guys, 21-8. 21-8. 10-8 in that Big Ten Conference play. Coming off 2 straight losses to Rutgers, where they lost 86-72. As well as Ohio State, where they lost 90-70. Before that, they did have an overtime win, winning 76-70 over Indiana. Before that, they lost to Maryland as well. Could you break down the UC Irvine game? Possible. I think we have one more. One more before that was requested. Oh, yeah. They all got cell phones. They all got cell phones. Taking a look at the numbers. Let's dive into the numbers of Iowa and Wisconsin, guys. Where do we start? Iowa knocking down 53.5% from the field. 36.7% from three-point range. However, they're going up against the 29th best team in defending the three ball in Wisconsin, holding teams at just 31%. Iowa knocks down 52.6% of all their all of their two-point plays. Dunk, layup, jump shot, all right? Free throws. They're hitting 74.8% of all their free throws. All right? All those numbers are very, very, very consistent, even when in conference play. If I hit the button to check for conference play as well. His free plays are garbage, and he wants you to buy his normal packages. No freaking way. Roblox for days. Who are you talking about? Because we all know my free plays ain't junk. Our free plays are, what are they? 90, 59, and 3 on the year. Absolutely, Terrace. Absolutely. Now, Wisconsin, guys. 52.5% from the field. 38.2% from three-point range. Knocking down 50% of all their two-point plays. Horrible, horrible, horrible three-point shooting team. I think there's only 21 teams that shoot worse than them at 64.7%. Now, in conference play, it's even worse than that. 60.2% during conference play for Wisconsin from the free throw line. Absolutely horrendous, unacceptable. You know, how they're even 12-6 shooting 60% from the free throw line in conference play is beyond me. Both go to the bench early and often. 27.8% of all minutes played are by bench personnel for Wisconsin, compared to 33.1% for Iowa. As far as that two-foul participation protocol, not much of an advantage. 8.1% of the time during that first half for Wisconsin, compared to 2.2% of the time for Iowa. I bet you do, Tom. I bet you absolutely do. What did I miss? Yeah, bud, you know the other account, bud. Sorry, reading the comments in the chat. Patrick Homeless guys are not drinking Fiji. Come on. It's just a bottle. I filled it up out of the toilet. All right? I filled it up out of the toilet. Jason, no, we haven't gone over that game yet, but we will. That was the other game that was requested. That was the other game that was requested. As far as this game, guys, on, you know, picking a side, picking a lane on this game, I can't bet on a poor free throw shooting team. I just can't. I absolutely just can't. Are you sporced? Not sure what you mean, JSN. But, I mean, number-wise, everything points to Iowa. How does Iowa play on the road? Well, they did just lose to Ohio State by 20 on the road. But they did beat Rutgers, but then they lost to Rutgers at home as well. They did beat Indiana on the road. They lost to Minnesota on the road. They beat Penn State. They beat Northwestern. They did lose to Purdue by 16 on the road. They lost to Michigan State. They got smashed by Michigan State. They beat Northern Iowa on a neutral site game. They beat Connecticut and Oregon also on a neutral site game. Oh, yeah, Roblox for days. Yeah, his free plays are absolutely disastrous, especially for the year. All you got to do is just go ask that guy, what's his free play record for the year? Now, Wisconsin at home, guys. They've been pretty tough at home. They've got a couple home losses this year. One was to Michigan State. The other was to Purdue in overtime. They lost to Minnesota at home, and they lost to Virginia by 7 in a neutral site game. So, and I count neutral site games as road games in my system. Wisconsin's a tough team at home. No doubt about it. You got to take a look at the home court advantage. Cole Center, 17,287 fans. It's the 17th largest in Division I. However, it only has a 3.2 home court advantage. So it makes it right in the middle of the pack, 157th toughest school in Division I to play in. So I wouldn't give it, as far as points go, much of a factor. And, Iowa playing on the road, Iowa's okay to play on the road. You got to take a look at some of their losses. And, how close were those losses? Their last two, not close. They got blown out. Before that, they had a 1-point loss to Maryland. Before that, they had a 5-point loss to Minnesota. They got blown out by Michigan State. They got blown out by Purdue. They got blown out by Michigan State earlier. And then earlier in the year by Wisconsin, they got beat by 6. I think the line is right on this one. I think Iowa's coming back with a vengeance. Iowa's the better shooting team. Iowa's playing better overall. At this point, in the season, which the season is winding down, these guys' final games will all be Saturday. Trying to look at, some other numbers here. Wisconsin overall does have a better defense. That's the only thing, though. But, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I know they're playing at the Cole Center, but I'm going to take the dog here. I'd take the points. They may not necessarily win outright, but I'm going to give a lean on Iowa plus the 6.5. All right, next game that we're going to jump into. Thomas Grove, you're going to stay away from UCF -3, but what about the money line? Well, UCF is actually laying 2 right now. As far as the money line, I'm staying away from that game. We've got them winning by 3 points, and I don't care if it was money line or the spread. If they were laying 1, I still it's a basket. I'm not gonna risk my money on where we've got something projected to win by a basket. To me, it's a lot of risk with not a lot of reward. To me, it's just my personal opinion. It's just not worth. I think there's better games on the board. Just checking everything here. I do see Jason and Daniel, if you guys are watching, I do see your year order for the UFC package. Remember, guys, we're giving away, if you purchase the year package for the UFC, if you purchase it during the show, not only are you going to get $150 off by entering the promo code UFC150, but you're also going to pick either 3 days of our premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, or 1 week of our NHL package. You're going to get that as an added bonus. So you're not only going to save $150, but you're going to make it back on those other packages as well. So, guys, we got UFC Fight Night 146 this weekend, guys. You don't want to miss out on it. If you did not bet our UFC this last week and you missed out on some great money, we went our expert went 8-2. He had a 3-fight parlay, and he was disappointed with the 8-2. Very much disappointed in 8-2, and he's looking for a much better showing this weekend, and hopefully putting more money in everybody's pocket. So you can pick up the entire card for $29.99, or you can pick up $74.99 for the month, or you could buy the entire year. It's normally $649.99, but if you enter that promo code UFC150, it takes $150 off, guys. Fight starts Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific. Stat Guap, no, it's on ESPN. ESPN, so everybody has it. As long as you've got ESPN or you've got access to the internet, you can watch the fights live while we're making money. All right, let's get that Houston. Oh, man, I'm yawning. I'm ready for a nap. What we're going to do Grant, that is all. There's 13 fights, but I don't have exactly, how many fights there's, how many picks that we're going to have. Last weekend we had 10. A lot of that is determined, and the picks won't be available until after the weigh-ins. Until the weigh-ins on Friday afternoon, you can't make your fight, your fight picks. Our expert won't pick them. So he will be there in Wichita, in Kansas. He's actually on the ground. He was there 2 days ago. So our expert is in town there. He will be at the fight. He'll be at the weigh-ins. He'll have all that industry best information that you guys want access to that not many people have. There's a lot of people that, I'm sure are fairly good at the UFC, but if they had the information, access to the information that our expert has, they'd really be killing it. So not everybody can get it, but ours does. So he's there. 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific is when the first prelim fight starts. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. All right, I'm popping up that Houston game, guys. Sooner or later, I'm popping up that Houston game. $52 college basketball games on the board today. Nice, busy day for everybody. There we go. SMU and Houston. Chris, I liked it as a pick'em, so if you're getting 2.5, I'd either lay off of it or I'd take the money line. But that's my opinion. All right, guys. SMU and Houston. Houston opened up as a 14-point favorite. Line is now down to 12.5. Total opened up at 136.5. I'm seeing 135.5. The Westgate still got him at 136.5. MGM's got him at 136. But most of the places down to 135.5, believe it or not. So Houston is probably pissed, no doubt about it, as Edward just said. For everybody that's just tuning in, please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. That way you guys get notified when I go live tomorrow. I'm going to be going live multiple times tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. You don't want to miss out, all right, guys? Also, if you appreciate all that hard work and the free money that we've been making you all year long with that free play record of 90, 59, and 3, 90, 59, and 3, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up, guys. Let us know you appreciate the hard work. You guys take care of me, and I'll take care of you. So hit that thumbs up button, guys. We got enough people in here. We should definitely definitely be able to pop 100, no doubt about it. So get those likes over 100, guys, and I'll definitely take care of you guys. All right, we got that good breakdown up and running. So we got Houston laying 12.5 at home. There we got the Cougars, guys, in Houston, Texas playing in Fertitta Center. Not much of a home court advantage. 3.1 ranking, 167th toughest place to play in Division I. Holds 7,100 screaming Houston Texans. You got Houston, guys, 27-2 straight up, 14-2 in conference play. Their only 2 losses on the season after opening up the season 15-0. They lost to Temple 73-69 on the road. And then they lost their last game to Central Florida 69-64. Dropped them from 27-1 to 27-2. They suffered their second conference play loss of the year. Then you got SMU, guys, 13-5 straight up. Not a far drive from Dallas to Houston. Hop on that bus, and they're there in about, 6 hours? 5.5, 6 hours? 5.5, 6 hours. But SMU, guys, coming off 3 straight losses where they lost to UCF, Cincinnati, and Wichita State. But before that, guys, they had 1 win out of their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 games, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 games. And even worse if you keep going further back than that. I mean, they got losses against Wichita State, Memphis, Houston, Cincinnati, South Florida, UCF, Temple. In their first meeting, guys, they were beat at home on their own home court by 11 by Houston. Look for Houston to try and exploit them and take full advantage. Let's take a look at the numbers on each team. SMU, guys, 50.1% from the field, 33% of all their 3 balls. However, they're going up against a Houston defense, a Cougars defense that's the 3rd best in Division I at defending the 3 ball, holding teams to just 27.6%. Every 2-point play, they're knocking down 50.6%. Unfortunately for them, they're going up against the 7th best team in Division I at defending all their 2-point plays, dunks, layups, jump shots. Excuse me. Free throws. SMU knocking down 71.6% of all their free throw attempts. Now Houston, they hit 52.5% from the field, 35.8% of all their 3 balls, 51.6% of all their 2-point plays, every dunk, layup, jump shot, and they're hitting 71.1% of all their free throws. Both teams go to the bench for over 20% of the time. Houston goes to the bench for 32.3% of all their minutes played are by personnel coming off the bench, compared to 24.2% for SMU. Now, that 2-foul participation protocol, not much of a factor here. Only 5.2% for Houston compared to 11.3% for SMU. All right, guys. As far as this one, I like that line being down to 12.5. 14 was intriguing to me. I figured Houston would probably smash them and they'd win by 16 or 17. And a buzzer beater at 14 kills you. But 12.5, I like it. I'll give a lean on this one, guys. Houston laying 12.5. I know I did a funky 18 parlay and I took Houston, but I took them on the money line in the parlay just to fill a spot. But that was me. Can't spell smut without SMU. Anybody wants to bet me that the Lakers will make the playoffs, I'll give you 5-1 odds and I'll book the action. Lakers are not making the playoffs. Statistically, they can still make it, but they ain't making the playoffs. Dan, it could be possible that you're losing the feed, our internet. Our internet has been a little rough. Yeah, it's Fight Night 146. I'll have that corrected. Matter of fact, I may be able to do it while I'm on live with you guys. I didn't think that they actually had it. All right, that's been removed. It's just if you purchase today, you'll still have access on Saturday. We'll definitely go in and grant and correct it that way. You have access on Saturday. All the fight picks will be posted tomorrow evening. Actually, probably around this time tomorrow, I would imagine. Be very close. All right, guys, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go use the restroom really, really quickly. I mean, I think I've had 2 Pepsis and a large bottle of Fiji, so I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. Then we're going to come back. We're going to get you guys on a free play. Okay? And when we're done with that free play, we're going to break down a couple more games. And then we're going to do another free play after we do some more breakdowns. Hey, you like Iowa over Wisconsin, right? Yeah, I put a lean out on Iowa plus the points. I mean, I'm not betting it. Alan, no, not yet. We're getting ready. We've just been doing leans and breaking down games, but we're going to get there very shortly. So let me go use the restroom real quick. As soon as I come back, we'll get you guys on one of these free plays. And remember, our free plays are not free plays because our plays are paid plays. So, guys, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. And then we're going to get you guys on a free play. We back. Well, I'm back. Can't see me, though. Alrighty. Chubbs McGee is back. There's D-Mall. How are you, Dave? Kyle. Thomas, what are the odds Jay brings donuts? I'm going to say plus 3,500 because he's on vacation. He's doing some emailing for us and stuff like that, and admin, but he hasn't been in the office. Just lean so far. Oh, yeah, they got Krispy Kreme all over the place. All over the place. Everybody be nice. Everybody behave. That's why we have the best live chat on YouTube when it comes to sports betting. Prantia, how are you? All right, as promised, free play. Then we're going to break down some more games, and then we're going to get you on another free play. Do. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Prantia, I'm doing good, buddy. Hope you are well, or as well. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right. First official free play. We're going to give you guys another NHL game. It is part of our NHL package. Buffalo versus Chicago. Buffalo facing off against the Blackhawks. Blackhawks minus 135 on the money line is one of our plays. So there's one of your free plays. Blackhawks minus 135 on the money line. What did I miss while I was gone? Let's see here. Bud Bundy, your free plays are Edwards' free plays. Laugh my ass off. Not sure how that's possible, but okay. P. Vilhound, sorry I missed your comment. Says, hello all, we still liking the Raging Cajuns at -2. I like them as a pick 'em, so I'd like them either as a pick or on the money line. Oh, Box You, I like to hear that. Sorry, homie, don't play that way. Fernando, I like how you expose that clown. You know, that's funny. I always speak the truth. Fernando Cruz, I thought he was legit at first, but he ain't nothing but a ass juice. I do remember, Fernando. There was a time where you rode that train, and you were not fond of us, if I do remember correctly. But you saw the right. You saw the right path, and who's real and who's not, and who's fake and who's not, and Guap, taking him on the money line. Nathan, 128 is even better. No, he says, I read ESPN, but yet we actually have a membership to Stats LLC. We pay the big bucks for it, you know. Because we actually, do a lot in sales so we can afford to. Oh, Edward, I'm sure he does. Tom, you got minus 130. Good deal. You know, if you notice, all the haters always have, you know, a lot of accounts. You know, we get a lot of haters. It's funny, Edward, you've got a lot of haters in the last day. That's funny. And I did try steering you away from the Lakers. I did. With all my heart yesterday, I tried steering you away from the Lakers. Hey, Dave, ask him what other actual industry people he knows. He knows nobody. And maybe if he actually paid for it, his free plays would actually be winning this year. You know what I mean? There's a difference between us and the other people. Is Stats LLC based on feelings and game decisions from the stomach? Man, that'd be some expensive stomach plays. Edward, we already went. We already know who it is. It is. JSN, just the Blackhawks is the only part that I'm playing. I would say you wrote the train. No. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. Absolutely. Huge trend. And the trend scares me. People will ride the trend and right into the ground. And, hey, guys, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I had to take that one. I had a visitor at my desk bringing me something special. It's Nathan's favorite thing. Nope, that ain't... Well, I guess that's better than Krispy Kreme. That's better than Krispy Kreme. That puts a smile on my face. But yeah, no, the trend in the Blackhawks game, it's a hell of a trend on the over. And it probably goes over. It probably does, but I haven't bet it. I haven't bet it at all. Fun coupons. We like stacks. The haters will say it's fake, like the Rolex. Can we do a giveaway of that money? Nah. Sorry. You want that money, you're going to have to pry it out of my hands. And I'm going to tell you, it won't be easy. You got to remember, Bozo said I was homeless a couple years ago. So I work hard for my money. Man, I got to be the richest homeless man ever. I got to be the richest homeless man ever. I know you're joking. Edward said it perfectly. If you want that money, buy the package. Premium plays have been hot, guys. I'm not going to lie. I have stepped up my bets on the premium plays because they are hot, 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 hot. Four phones. I'm already giving you guys free money. We're 90, 59, and 3 on the year. 90, 59, and 3 on the year. Here, I'll post the link. 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, whichever one you want. 3 of whichever one. $99. Shannon, yes. Here's the deal. If you buy the UFC 1-year package, it's normally $650. But here's the promo code. Enter the promo code. Oh, hold on. That's not the promo code. Hold on. Here it is. Enter this promo code, UFC150. All lower cases, no space in between the UFC and the 150. That takes $150 off. All right, so you're spending $500 for the whole year. $499.99 ends up being $41 a month. And then you get a pick. If you do it during the show, either 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, or 1 week of our NHL hockey package. Whichever one you want, you just let me know, and I'll get you access to all those as well. So let's get some more game day breakdowns rolling because we've got some more money to be made. All righty, let me move this live chat back over. Condense it down. Kyle, you're back. You're lagging. Yeah, I know the feed is lagging. The connection has been subpar. Arturo P., how are you, sir? Glad you're back with us. King Albert, I don't, bud. I don't bet a lot of NHL, but when I do, I mean, we're pretty rock solid on what we choose. We went 2-0 in the NHL yesterday. I gave you guys the Knights. We also had the over in the Capitals game. So we pick our value. We take a lot of dogs in the NHL, believe it or not, a lot of big dogs. Brian Watson's been on our NHL package since the beginning of the season. And he can attest to it that we've taken some big dogs. Dan, I didn't have any play on the side of that game, but I did give out a lean on Houston, laying 12.5. All right, the next game that we're going to break down, I know somebody asked for it. The UCLA game. If I can find it. There we go. UCLA and Colorado. Another 9 p.m. Eastern time game. Edward, do you remember last Sunday when we were sweating the first period over in the Sharks game? And I had 2,000 to win 1,000 on the first period over 1.5. And the entire time, we were sweating because they scored that last goal to go over with like 24 seconds left in the first period. So it won. Well, this entire week I've been looking on my Westgate app, and I'm like, man, it seems off $1,000. Why is it off $1,000? So finally I started breaking it down and looking into the numbers and the history. It shows it green as it graded as, as a win. Well, it gave me my money back. I screwed up, and I bet the San Jose first period on the money line. And that's why it always pays attention if you're betting on the mobile app to pay attention. Because I had San Jose, so it ended up being a push. That's why I was off 1,000. I got my 2,000 back. I didn't collect the 3. So that last minute goal that we thought was a winner for me ended up costing me $1,000. But, it's all good. Better than losing. And absolutely, Brian just said it. Won a lot of big dogs this year. A lot of big dogs. Plus 220s, plus 280s, plus 260s. All right. Move this Colorado window over. 17-11 Colorado sitting in the Pac-12. 8-8 in conference play going up against UCLA, who's having a subpar UCLA season at 16-13, straight up 9-7 in conference play. They are winning in conference play. They've got 3 straight wins. Their last one coming over USC in overtime. They beat my Trojans 93-88 in overtime. Before that, they got wins at home against Oregon. And also at home against Oregon State. Before that, they lost to Stanford, then they beat Cal. Before that, and they had a 3-game losing streak where they lost to Washington, Colorado, and Utah. So they've already lost to Washington. They lost 84-73. They lost by 11 at home to Colorado. Colorado had their number. And now the Bruins head to face off against the Buffaloes there in Boulder, Colorado. And guys, they're playing at CU Event Center. Playing up in Boulder is no joke. If you guys have ever been to a game there, it's not the biggest of arenas, all right? It holds 11,064 fans. That's it. So it's the 67th largest. However, it's got a home court ranking of 4.4. Yes, 4.4. It is the second toughest place to play in Division I. All right? Now, Colorado has lost at home this year. They lost to Oregon State 76-74 in a nail-biter. They lost to Washington 77-70 in another nail-biter. But that's it. They've lost 2 times on the road. Let's take a look at the odds on this game before we start breaking down the game. Colorado opened up at 6. It's down to 5.5, guys. Total opened up at 149. It's up to 151.5. Although I'm seeing it at 152 at a couple spots already. Last time they played, there was 157 total points scored. When you take a look at UCLA, guys, 3 straight wins, all at home. They do have a road win against Cal earlier in the year and a 20-point road victory against Washington State. They also beat Oregon on the road, and that's it. Other than that, they're either they're all home court. They're all home court victories. Taking a look at some of UCLA's losses on the road. They lost by 24 to Stanford on the road. They lost by 1 to Utah. They lost by 11 to Colorado back on February 6th already. They lost by 14 to Washington. They lost by 11 to Arizona State. Lost by 13 to USC on a very, very short road trip. They lost by 13 to Oregon State. So their road losses are not close contested battles. So keep that in mind as well. No, there's definitely lag in the feed, guys, today, and that's my fault. It's my fault for the lack of internet and all that. The internet's so bad right now in the office, I couldn't connect our other camera to it to run the regular camera stream. But UCLA, guys, knocking down 52.5% from the field compared to 51.7%, 1.7% for Colorado. UCLA hitting 35.2% of all those 3 balls compared to 32.4% for Colorado. 2-point plays, dunk, layup, jump shot, 52.4% for UCLA compared to 53.4%. So a percent better for Colorado. When it comes to free throw shooting, one is shitty, the other is pretty good. All right, and the numbers don't get much better for UCLA in conference play, hitting 62.9% overall for the entire year from the free throw line. But when you go into conference play, UCLA, that number's up to 63.6%. So not much of a difference from overall for the regular season or in conference play when it comes to free throw shooting. It's very hard for me to bet on a shitty free throw shooting team, especially when you take a look at the other team and you see really, really decent numbers, 51.7% from the field. They're 3 balls lagging, 32.4%. However, UCLA is not the best at defending the 3 ball, so Colorado should be able to step up that game if they get some open looks. Every 2-point play, they're hitting 53.4%. Free throws, 73.4%. And that's coming from a team that relies on 20.9% of all their total points scored coming from the free throw line. So if they're going to put up 70 points, they're relying on at least 14 of them to come from the free throw line. So going to the bench, both are over 30%, 32.7% for Colorado, 34.8% for UCLA. Height advantage, you've got about 2-inch height advantage for overall for every UCLA player over Colorado. So height advantage definitely goes to UCLA. Now the 2-foul participation protocol, that is a very important stat that a lot of people overlook and most people don't even pay attention to. Colorado finds themselves in the 2-foul participation protocol for 6.2% of the time during the first half compared to 20.4% for UCLA. That is absolutely huge advantage for Colorado. All right, guys. As far as the line on this game being at 5.5, it's already down 0.5 point. Okay, let's take a look at the money and see where the money's coming in to see if it even supports that 0.5 point drop. Okay. $50-something games on the board, so now I got to scroll through it just to find the UCLA-Colorado game. There it is. 83%. That's the one thing that I don't like. 83% are all on Colorado, laying the points. 87% are on the over. 94% of all the money line bets coming in are on UCLA. But when it comes to that 83%, I take it with a grain of salt. Where the public is betting doesn't faze me. I could really care less. I'm going to make the bet that my system says to play regardless of where the public is moving. I use it as a reference, but other than that, it doesn't faze me. But when you see that, the public and the sharps are all over Colorado. Everybody and their mother is on Colorado, 83% of every bet coming in. But that line is dropping 0.5 point. So there you've got the reverse line movement that Vegas is famous for. There's that trap. Generally, when that line drops, when that favorite drops 0.5 point, you guys are thinking that some big money's coming in on the underdog. And that's why the line's dropping. Generally speaking, that's what's supposed to happen. However, Vegas doesn't have a rule that says that that's how they have to manipulate a line. They can manipulate a line to make you think everybody in the world is betting UCLA. So that way you jump on board the UCLA bandwagon. So lean on this play. I mean, I'll box you likes Colorado on the money line. I think Colorado on the money line is a very safe bet. But I think also laying the points, I think they get the job done against UCLA at home. It's not. I mean, it's the second toughest arena to play in Division I. So give them a couple extra points there. They already beat them by 11 in their first meeting in LA at Pauley Pavilion. So Colorado minus 5.5, and I'll be honest, that's that's hard for me to. I'm a USC fan, so I'm not a big UCLA fan. Sorry, Ty, if you're watching fan. Sorry, Ty, if you're watching. I know you're a big UCLA fan. But rooting against our home teams is, which, my home team being from LA, but I don't bet with my heart. Colorado's the better team overall. Colorado's got the better home court advantage, bigger home court advantage. They're the better shooting team. As far as well coached, between both teams, and yes, as Corey just said, UCLA is not a good elevation playing team. Mr. Smith, hold on. Let me make sure that I've been telling that all along. Let me make sure that it's, because if you're not seeing it, then give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you where to enter that coupon code. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 quick second. Give me 1 more second, you should see it. I've been telling people all this all along, and the coupon code spot hasn't been available. Okay, so now underneath your phone number, if you hit the refresh button, I'm sorry, you're probably going to have to put in all your information again. I do apologize. But if you hit the refresh button, it will show up, and you'll see it. It'll be the next box after your phone number that you enter. You'll see the... You'll see the discount code box. Alex, how are you, sir? For everybody that's just tuning in, if you missed the big announcement on the UFC Fight Night 146, if you jump on board, our year special, our year package, we've got a discount code that takes off $150, and we sweetened it up during this show. All right, so if you enter the promo code UFC 150, and I'm putting it right there in the comments right now. If you enter the promo code UFC 150, it takes $150 off. But you're also going to get 3 days of our premium plays, or 3 days of my personal plays, or 1 week of our NHL package if you buy the 1 year package during the live show right now. So we'll be on live for a little longer. If you jump on board now, and you just let me know if you want the 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, or a week of the NHL package for purchasing the 1 year UFC package. So just our little way of sweetening the deal for you guys. Kevin, we went 8-2 last weekend, UFC 235, 8-2 with a 3-fight parlay. The week before that, the one in Prague, we ended up going 2-2, but we had dogs, so we made money. It was a small card where our UFC expert, we gave it away free. We actually gave that card away free, and our UFC expert's free. And our UFC expert said it was a very light card to lay low. We still made money because they were dogs. And then the fight before that, I think we were 4-1. 4-1 or 3-1 3 weeks ago. And we hit a 4-teamer, a 3-teamer, and a 2-teamer. So in last week, we also hit a 3-team fight parlay as well. So 3 weeks straight, cashing big. Alan, no, just a bunch of leans so far, and then obviously the Blackhawks. But I'm going to be getting you guys on another free play here shortly. Very nice. That was one of our free plays, Kevin. It was one of our NHL plays. Blackhawks on the money line. Forget practice. This is more important. Alex, I haven't been on this week. Little hit this weekend on the first half. Raptors. They want to lay low before the wife puts me out to pasture. We don't want her to put you out to the pasture. That's for sure. And King Albert, Major League Baseball, smoking crack. Alex M, the white Cappers direct banner, yeah, that did start it all. The white banner with the green logos. That did start it all. Now we're in the set. We've had problems all day today. I actually started 30 minutes late, and we've had internet problem after internet problem, tech problem after tech problem, and I can't get our main camera that shows, the whole set and all that stuff, and I can't get any of it working. Can't get any of it working today, so. Yeah, Ryan, I gave a lean on Colorado. Tom, I gave him a 300-second timeout, and he hasn't came back. He probably gave me a thumbs down. Probably, yeah, there's the sixth thumbs down. 12-2, 12-2, absolutely, Alex. We need a 12-2 run. We do. We're due for a big 12-2 run. $340 here in Vegas, guys. Game starting soon. Don't forget, going to get you guys on another free play here in just a minute. Now I got to pick which one. Here's the thing, though, because I'm picking out of our paid package. So I have to, even if we go 2-1, like yesterday, premiums went 2-1. Here's what sucks about my job. There's not much sucks about it. Yesterday, we had 3 premium plays. I almost read you today's premium plays. We had the over in the Pistons game. Winner. We had Creighton. Winner. And then we had South Florida laying 7.5 against Tulane. The one free play that I give you guys out of our premium plays has to be the only loser. That's what sucks. Alex, man, I love my job. Absolutely. I had the same fire from when I first started to now, and nothing's ever changed. And you know me, Alex, I'll call a spade a spade. no matter who it is, and no matter who I piss off. Because we'll just keep pissing people off. Because when we speak the truth, shit happens. Yeah, Shane, you should be pre-gaming. All right, guys, let's get you guys on another free play because I drank 2 Pepsis. I almost have this large bottle of Fiji down. The wife said I need to start drinking more water and stretching because of golf this weekend. I think she's worried that my fat ass is going to have a heart attack on the course. Especially when I told her that there's no golf carts at Shadow Creek. Hey, who you calling big, Alex? I'm just teasing. So for everybody that wants to take advantage of that UFC promo, as long as you do it by tonight, as long as you do it by the end of tonight and you send me a message, I will still honor that extra deal where I'm giving you guys 3 days of premium plays, my personal plays, or a week of the NHL package. Because I'm sure there's some of you that are going to jump on it. I see somebody's working on it right now. So as long as you guys get it done by tonight, I will take care of you. Just text me or send me an email or send me a message on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you probably should at CapNationKyle. I'll post a link. Dave, the deal is it's $150 off our year package for the UFC. It's normally $649.99. You get it for $499 if you enter the promo code UFC150. I just put the information in the comments for everybody to see. But if you buy it tonight, even with the discount, so make sure you put in the discount. Right there, Alex. You're going to get 3 days of premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays or 1 week of our NHL package as an added bonus as long as you do it today. It's got to be done today if you want that added bonus. So, there's that information about the UFC. And, no, Jonathan, it's not going to be harder to win. And don't forget, guys, you can get 3 days of our premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays for $99. Premium plays have been red hot. 10-3 in the last 5 days. You don't want to miss out. Some fire when you end up phoning homeless. Yeah. Oh, I mean, you know, you do, Steven, the Iowa breakdown was I gave out a lean on Iowa plus a 6.5. I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think they're going to probably win outright, but I think Iowa's the better play. Wisconsin's tough at home. Wisconsin is tough at home. MJ, thank you for joining us. right, guys, now it's time to get you guys on another play. And Lord hope it's a winner. Especially after yesterday. We do have our daily free play video out between in college basketball game. I gave you guys a free NHL game a little bit ago. And we're going to do another one right now. Between northern Colorado and southern Utah, guys. Can we ride the freemium train? Yeah, it's going to be a personal play today, but, you know, practically same things. All right, guys, free personal play of mine. This is one of my personal plays. Northern Colorado laying 4.5. I'm going to attempt to log in to see, now that I gave out the free plays, I'm worried that when I switch over to mirror the screen, because my feed is so shitty already. I'm afraid when I mirror the screen. Let me see if I can get it to work. Give me 1 second, guys. So, I want to bet these games live for you guys because nobody else does this. Nobody else does this. It's my thing. Guys, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like in the video if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Drive fast, take hard lefts. Absolutely. No, Northern Colorado. No. Colorado is playing UCLA. Northern Colorado is playing Southern Utah. Shane, you put a lot on him this morning. Good. You probably got him at 4. All right, so I'm going to mirror the screen. And I'm going to attempt... Let's see if I can do it. There we go. So... Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. What was earlier hockey free? Oh, Bill, it was the Chicago Blackhawks on the money line. Okay, so we are in. I have nothing pending up here. I haven't bet any of our games on here yet. I mean, I already bet some of these at the casino. I bet some other of our premium plays. Premium plays have been red hot. Premium plays are 10-3 in the last 3 days. Or, sorry, 10-3 in the last 5 days. Okay, so we gave out the Raging Cajuns as a daily free consensus play as a pick 'em. I like them on the money line, so I'm going to bet them there. And then I'm also going to bet, if I could find it, there we go, Northern Colorado minus 4.5. Nope, and we're going to make them all different. Consensus plays I bet 1,000 on. Jonathan, I liked him. I already knew that, but yes. I liked him before and after, and I'll probably like him tonight when it's all said and done. So I'm going to take a screenshot, prove the haters wrong, and then we're going to come back in here. I'm going to bet the NHL play. I can bet the NHL play. I always bet overtime included. Going to go right down here. Minus $1.30. That's a good line. The first one was the Chicago Blackhawks. Take another screenshot because the haters will say it's fake. Oh, and we'll show you that they're real. I don't know why it keeps logging me out. Hold on. Okay. I'm getting ready to speak my password. For some reason, it's not closing it now, so, or it's showing my password. That's why I click off the screen. Okay. I don't know why I keep getting logged out, but there we go. There's my open bets. Blackhawks 32.50 to win 2,500. Northern Colorado laying 4.5 at minus $1.15. 57.50 to win 5K. And Louisiana Lafayette, we gave it out as a pick'em. 1,400 to win 1,400 to win 1,400 to win 1,000. All right, so there's that. Oop, I almost hit the... All right, I'm back. So, I'm going to be going live multiple times tomorrow. I'm going to be going live at least 2 times on Friday, at least 2 times on Saturday, 2 times on, well, at least once on Sunday. So, enjoy those free plays, everybody. Please do us a favor, guys. Bump us up over 100 likes. Come on, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you could. We'd greatly appreciate it. Definitely helps us out. If the Blackhawks are at a half at plus 115, and plus a half is probably a period bet, or it's I would imagine that's probably a first period bet, not a whole game. I've never seen it at plus a half for the whole game. Kevin, it's through a local guy of mine. Local guy that I use. Because, I mean, I'm stuck here in the office. I mean, I went to the casino and I'm going to bet some tickets earlier in the day. There's where I visited Mandalay. I made a nice big ticket at Mandalay. Actually, I made 2 tickets at Mandalay. One small one, one big one. And then South Point. I hit South Point for 2 tickets today. And here's a Caesars ticket. But, I mean, I'm stuck in the... And I've got the Westgate app. Where... Here, I'll log in and I'll show you guys. I mean, I'm not going to show you what I bet. You want to know what I bet? You got to purchase the packages. And for everybody that knows, you know, if you've got the... sports apps from the local casinos, you actually have to be in the state. So obviously, I'm not, you know, in my mom's restaurant in New Jersey, or I mean, basement, Arizona. I mean, we could scroll through all the lines through the Westgate. We were looking at the first period overs. So enjoy those free plays, guys. I think we're going to have a great day. Remember, all of our free plays are not just free plays. Yeah, in the attic. In the attic. You know, they're not just free plays. They're part of our packages. And what I gave you guys one of our NHL packages. Plays. I also gave you one of my personal plays. That if you want the other two, I've got 3 personal plays. We got 3 premium plays. If you want the other 2 personal plays of mine, you got to go buy the package. 5 days for $250, or on sale 3 days for $99. Or get on board the 3 premium plays. 3 days of premium plays, $99, normally $1,000 a week. We also have our big combo package, where you get a week of our premium plays. You also get 1 full week of my personal plays. It's the best of both worlds. A week of each for $350. And don't forget, guys, for today and today only, hey, time traveler Steve, he's got to have 100K. He's got to have 100K. I could show you 60 or 70K right now. Because I actually have it. He doesn't even bet the game, so, I mean, he don't have 100K. He don't have 100K selling $9.99 packages. Let's get real. But don't forget, guys, what I was saying about the UFC. UFC Fight Night 146 this weekend. We ran a special, we're 2 promotions. One is for the entire week. The other is just for this show. The year package for UFC is $649. But you could take $150 off between now and the end of Sunday if you enter the promo code UFC150. It drops the price down to $499. But if you buy it today because of this show, if you buy it today and you send me either an email or you call me or you send me a text message or send me a DM on Twitter saying that you bought the package today and today only, I will give you either 3 days of our premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, or a week of our NHL package. If you're already on both, pick out which one you want, and I'll extend 3 days onto it. So that's the added bonus to it. Yeah, Jonathan, no 2 for Tuesday here, sorry. But here, I did say something, and I want to be able to back it up. So hold on, time traveler Steve. I'm coming. Oh. So, some people want to speak it. Some people will prove it. There you go. There you go. I got 70 of it sitting on my desk. 20 of it just arrived. Let me check. Hold on. There should be, you should have no problem. Give me 1 second on that coupon code. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I apologize because I put it in there. It was supposed to run until the 10th. I put it on the 3rd, so it was showing as expired. But if you do it again, it'll show up. If you do it again, it'll accept it right now. Louis Cruz, welcome, buddy. Thank you for joining the Cappers Direct team. Think you're going to like those premium plays. And remember, guys, we take care of all our clients. We know we can't just have every, 3-day stretch being a winning stretch. We understand we're going to have losses. And if we take a loss, we'll take care of our clients. We take care of you guys. So if we're not winning, we take care of you. If you enter the coupon code now, it'll go through. Now it'll go through and it'll apply the $150 discount. That's my bad. I screwed that one up. So that was my fault. Time Traveler Steve, damn Kyle. You're the man. I want to back up that I'm, truthful. I'm truthful. I'm not going to show you what the tickets are because if you want them, you gotta buy the package. But there's one from the South Point. Hold on, I have more, so we got to see which hands I'm pulling from. There's one. There's two. Here's the Mandalay. Caesars. We actually bet. Unlike other people, so. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Guys, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. Everything you guys do, participating is always greatly appreciated. Tom, you wish you could see through it. Jason, we almost got there. We almost did. I bet we'll get there after the live show, people that watch. If you're on the live chat, just click out of the X out of the live chat. You'll see that thumbs up button if you're on your mobile device. All right, guys. Good luck to everybody. Remember that UFC promotion. You guys can take care of it all day and night long. And there, Mr. Smith, I do see that the coupon code did work for you. So I see it pending now for $4.99. So. Mr. Smith, if you're watching, which one are you wanting? Are you wanting the week of NHL plays or 3 days of premium or personal plays? And I'll make sure you get it. Prantia, it's my pleasure, man. I love doing this. I really do. I love it so much, I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to go live twice tomorrow. Very nice, Arturo. Very nice. And, I'm going to try and go to one of the basketball games. We got the West Coast Conference in town. We got the Pac-12 women's basketball, as well as the West Coast women's basketball going on. So a lot of basketball here in Las Vegas. I'm going to see if I made a phone call earlier today, see if either one of the two games tomorrow, if I could get some courtside seats. So, it's just a West Coast Conference. You should definitely be able to pull some strings for that. So we'll see. So, Mr. Smith, once you're done with the purchase, just send me an email. Or or send me a text message if you got my cell phone number, letting me know which package that you want as the additional. And for everybody else, that tunes in, that hits the thumbs up button, that hits the like button. For you guys that subscribe, that sit with me through all the live shows, and the barbershop talk and the rants and the raves, thank you. Without you guys, this show would be nothing. we'd be down to, you know, Bozo's level at, you know, 30 viewers a show. So, there we go. We broke it. Good night, everybody. Actually, it's not even nighttime yet. So, everybody have a great evening. You're going to win tonight. You want the NHL? Okay. I'll give you the NHL package. That you don't have to text or call in. Once it comes through, I'll load in the NHL package for you automatically. Just give it like 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes to refresh, and then you'll see it in there. Absolutely, and thank you to all the trolls. Thank you to all the trolls. Thank you to Bozo for sending me so many clients. If you're there watching, which I know you are, I mean, I have your address up in Fort Drum, but I think you're still in, you know, Fort Knox. Maybe you're not, but I'd love to send you a very nice bottle of scotch, or, you know, maybe a Don Julio 1942 to say thank you for all the clients that you sent us this last week with the free promotions on Twitter for myself as well as YouTube. Thank you, man. Can't believe a guy that uses a fake name would promote me so much, but thank you. Mr. Butler, you two have a blessed night. Everybody have a blessed night. All right, guys, good luck. God bless. Always bet within your means, and as I always say, don't do anything stupid. All right, guys, take it easy.